Good morning. This is Father Stephen Kelly from St. John's Church in Detroit. We're continuing our series of daily morning meditations where we generally look at one or another of the lessons that are assigned for morning or evening prayer, what is known as the daily office lectionary. Today for Wednesday, let's take a look at the lesson that's assigned from the book Joshua. Once again, we're talking about the people of Israel who have been freed from slavery. They've been through the desert for 40 years in this great journey with Moses. Moses has now died, and Joshua has led them into the promised land. Yesterday, we talked about the parting of the Jordan River, actually the holding back of the water as it flowed down like a big wall, like a dam, and so that the people could pass through the Jordan into the promised land on dry land. In the same way that they, at the beginning of their exodus, left Egypt and passed through the Red Sea, God having parted the water through Moses' intercession. Now they are on the other side. Here's the story about what happened when they got to that point. Chapter 4, beginning at verse 1. And it came to pass, when all the people were clean passed over Jordan, that the Lord spake unto Joshua, saying, Take you 12 men out of the people, one out of every tribe a man, and command ye them, saying, Take you hence out of the midst of Jordan, out of the place where the priest's feet stood firm, 12 stones, and you shall carry them over with you, and leave them in the lodging place where ye shall lodge this night. Then Joshua called the 12 men whom he had prepared of the children of Israel, out of every tribe a man. And Joshua said unto them, Pass over before the ark of the Lord your God in the midst of Jordan, and take you up every man of you a stone upon his shoulder, according to the number of tribes of the children of Israel. That this may be a sign among you, that when your children ask their fathers in time to come, saying, What mean ye by these stones? Then ye shall answer them, that the waters of Jordan were cut off before the ark of the covenant of the Lord. When it passed over Jordan, the waters of Jordan were cut off, and these stones shall be for a memorial unto the children of Israel forever. And the children of Israel did so, as Joshua commanded, and took up 12 stones out of the midst of Jordan, as the Lord spake unto Joshua, according to the number of the tribes of the children of Israel, and carried them over with them unto the place where they lodged, and laid them down there. Okay, so here we have the setting up of a memorial. Now, it actually has a name. Are you ready for this? It's an Ebenezer. Yes, like Ebenezer Scrooge. Now, of course, when we think of Ebenezer Scrooge, we think of somebody who's miserly or cheap. But the word Ebenezer means literally a pile of stones, and it's a pile of stones as a memorial. There's talk about this in the book of Samuel as well. But this idea that they took a stone for each of the 12 tribes, right, one stone per tribe, and they set it up as a memorial so that when future generations would come and see this setup, they would say, What is this about? And you could say, this is what God did to bring us into the promised land, the Ark of the Covenant, into the river, and the waters were held back. In the same way that the Passover year every year reminds the people of Israel what God has done in passing the angel of death, passing over them and destroying the firstborn of Egypt. They had that memorial meal every year to commemorate that Passover. So too this pile of stones, which the writing of this book says is still there to this day. Now, lots of time has passed, and the pile that we know of is not there. But it was for generations and generations a way for the people of that area to look on it and say, aha, remember what God has done for us. Whew. So today is Wednesday. We do our 12:15 Holy Communion today and 4 o'clock evening prayer. So come and worship with us, either in person, right, receive the Blessed Sacrament, or join us online and pray with us. But be sure you are glorifying God. You're saying your prayers. You're giving thanks for his many blessings and mercies. And may God grant us all a wonderful Wednesday full of blessings.